key area I'd like to bring up is the new finance changes. It'll be new for a few years yet, but it's a game changer really. And I don't know what you've noticed out there, but I've seen and heard of quite a few dealers that are doing nothing different.
Yeah, I've got certainly a couple of clients that really haven't seen a difference yet from a salesperson's point of view,
Sure.
except the fact that they know that things are a little bit more even keeled to a bank's.
So we're talking about the new credit score or fairly new credit score. Yeah,
sure. I mean, but I know you've had some quite in-depth knowledge now and sitting on a fair few finance sessions.
Certainly.
So what's your take on how that's going to look?
The bottom line is, if you don't already know, that in the past, the way a business manager made their money is they got a rate from the bank, but they could lift that up. Anything above that they could. Basically, the higher the rate they got, the more money they made. Whereas now that's all been capped. So now it doesn't matter if they get finance with St. George or NAB or CBA or whoever, Toyota Finance, whoever it may be, the business manager earns exactly the same commission. So it's great for the customer or the guest because it's a lot more transparent. But the challenge with it is that there's a lot of business managers that have been and are scared. I've already seen some turnover because their income has gone down, and it will go down unless penetration goes up. So this is the real key. The dealers that aren't doing anything, they can't expect penetration to go up if they're not doing anything differently. So again, it's quite frustrating. So they need to be doing something different. And what some of the bigger clients, as you mentioned, that I look after currently is they're actually getting the salespeople involved a lot more with that process. So they're getting the salesperson to bring up the question of, have you heard about the new credit score? And if they haven't, to do their best to run them through the process so they get, the customer or guest gets their own credit score, and then when they're on a certain car, they can give them an indication of what those payments and interest rate will be. Okay. It's only an indication. It's just giving the guest or customer a bit of an idea, and then you're back on the car, and if they like what they hear or it's close to, you can actually set the business manager up to see them later. So the emphasis in some clients has gone away from the business manager doing everything to do with finance, apart from a little seeding. But you've got to do something differently. I don't know what your thoughts are on that, but what do they say the definition of insanity is, Simon?
Doing the same thing, expecting a different result.
Yeah. So I guess you get the early adapters, but with this, I really think dealers need to be doing something different.